All right, everybody, how we doing tonight? It's your old pal, GutshotClown, the original gangster gamer, child of the 80s, coming to you with some retro arcade magic, compliments of the Antstream platform service. And tonight I thought I'd do a bit of a theme stream. I'll be playing all fighting games. So yes, I'll be Mortal Kombat, obviously, but I'll get into some Double Dragon, some Karate Champ, and I'll try and take you through a bit of some of the games, their history and all that, to show you basically how we got from Karate Champ all the way up to, well, was it Mortal Kombat 11 or 12 right now? So thanks for stopping by. Hope you're going to settle in. Listen, I'm trying to branch out in social media. So if you could drop a follow here, find my YouTube channel. It's in the link in my profile. If you type GutshotClown YouTube, you're going to find me. It's all my archive streams from my past Twitch moments here. Trying to be able to more content there. I'm also on TikTok as GutshotClown. You gotta check it out, because if you think I'm funny here, I'm even funnier in 1-minute bits on TikTok. I'm very proud of my hot dog TikTok I just made recently. And as well, you can find me on Twitch at GutshotC. Listen, I love creating content for people. So if you want to see something, you want to get me into something, whatever, drop me a comment, get my attention. So my YouTube, leave a comment on the video if you want to see me go into something a bit more in detail. Hey, Freezy, tweet me out. Whatever you want to see, I'll do it. You made it. Yep. I'm just about to start. You're in for a treat. We got to go back to the future. Something called Karate Champ. So I'll tell you what, I was around during the whole Street Fighter craze and all that. I never got it, never played it, but I played this. This is a game called Karate Champ from 1984. And it's kind of funny. This is one of the first ones I actually remember actually being like an actual fighting game. And even better yet was you played head to head, which was kind of like not usual for the time in 84. The cabinet was pretty nondescript. You had 2 joysticks, and doing moves of various joysticks basically, produce kicks, moves, and flips and all that. Now, one of the big thing about this game was, if you were lucky, you would actually be able to find a cabinet that had what do you call it? The move stick, move paper, and you actually would write it down, because we didn't have phones like with take pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, Karate Kid, like no kidding, right? Like I thought that during that time period, because it was around Karate Kid, right, there would be more karate games, like head to head. Like now, don't get me wrong, there was enough like solo games where you're actually fighting and stuff. Oops. There we go. I'll go with the easy one. But as for actual head to head fighting tournament games, pretty unheard of. Oh crap. That was never good. Alright, let me try and get him right in that face here. There we go. Only a half point? Oh, come on. And I don't know all the moves. I remember most of them. When in doubt, go for the easy move, I guess. You know what? We never got a Karate Kid arcade game. I'd have to go back and think. I think we actually got an NES game, I think, maybe. But nothing in the cabinets. Like, oh, come on. Oh, that's why I was doing the right thing. I was just doing the wrong move. Take that right in the face. When in doubt, pinky out. You bet. Let's see if I finish this guy off here. Of course, the first couple enemies you fight are pretty easy. Then they get really smart, and then you actually really got to block. Oh, jeez. I see that one coming too, so I did that. All right. Just go for the kick to the gut and get the 2 points. And I think if you get to enough stages, there's a bonus stage where you actually got to break blocks and stuff like that. I've never gotten that far. Okay, evade. I was supposed to kick in it. Oh man, it's been so long. All right. So let's see if we can get the old kick in the face again. Oh, he was ready for that one. Ah. I was supposed to do, I was going to do a back round kick, did the wrong round kick basically. Gosh. It's going to be a quick game. I better go for a quick point here. I guess I got a block this time. There, we got one. Wish I knew how to get the full points. It'd be a lot easier to win that way. Take that, you. There we go. We got one. One more. Let's go. One more. Let's go. Come on. Oh! They flipped over and tried to be all fancy. But basically, it gets more and more difficult as you go on through that. And like I said, some guys are really good at it, and it's all a matter of timing and blocking the the moves the computer's throwing actually. But like I said, it was a long drought between that game and actual Street Fighter. But it didn't stop us coming up with fighting games. Because you must remember this one. Good old Double Dragon. What I didn't realize was I knew that there was at least 2 of them. There was 3 of these games. 3 Double Dragons. And there was even some kind of stuff on the consoles and all that. I did not realize there was 3 Double Dragons. So let's see if we can get in here. Very simple. Kick, jump, punch. And there is a trick to this game, actually. There's one move that will always basically make it easy for you. That's the back elbow. You can pretty much beat the whole game using the back elbow. Which is good because I've never actually... Oh, man. I've never actually, like, used any other move. They offer you a jump move and a jump kick. Oh, you bet. Oh. There we go. I'll mix it up a bit. There's actually a jump kick. And it never works. I never seen jump kick work consistently. Some enemies you can punch directly, but a lot of them basically are faster than you are, and they will wail on you. You can't actually kneel down over them yet and do anything with them. Oh crap! So this is one of the first enemies with an actual weapon, and it's a whip. It's not a very good weapon. You want the bat. That's the weapon you want. I saw that one coming. Oh, man. I'm in trouble. Like I said, there is no mercy in this game. When it's coming for you, it's coming for you. Will they chase me up here? Of course not. And it's not hard to get in a really good spot of trouble with this game either. If you lose the rhythm, they will be all over you like you would not believe. Now I got the bat, so now I got some a little more oomph. This game is inspired by a movie from the cinemas called The Warriors. Aw, man. Which I actually I got a kick out of when I watched it. It's hard to explain it, but basically this gang has to get from where they start in New York City to their home base of Coney Island, and they're called the Warriors. They're trying to go through other gangs' territories and all that. It's pretty interesting. If you're into like that 70s culture, I'd watch it. Nope, old school, man. Old school all the way. Warriors, come out and play. The villain in that one was the same person, the same villain in First Dirty Harry. And he also played Garrick, the tailor on Deep Space Nine. Oh, no. 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 Oh, I got lucky there. Like I said, I wasn't very good at this game. Yeah, I love the old school Warriors. I watch that but once a year. It's just so much fun. And it is kind of a bit of, I don't know, history. Cotton time, culture. I like a lot of old films. Got lucky there. Now he could jump kick me, come on. Like, I enjoy watching, like, Rocky still. I watch it a few times a year. Dirty Harry. Yeah, a lot of them are a great classic. Do you have any favorite old movies? Oh, old karate movies? Man, I used to be into, like, I guess you'd call them ninja exploitation movies. I'd always go to the video store and they have, like, these Fist of the Shaolin and stuff like that. And, oh yeah, man. I love watching those old kung fu movies. That's all I used to rent. And, of course, you watch those old martial arts movies. And then in the 80s, martial arts got kind of popular, like street fighting. And sometimes you get a good one like Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme, which I really enjoyed. Rocky 2 is good. Rocky 3, you can kind of tell it's starting to kind of lose its luster. But Rocky 3 is a guilty pleasure of mine. I like watching Rocky 3. But in the 80s, like, for every Bloodsport we got, there was a series of films called American Ninja. I haven't watched Creed 1 or 2 yet, and I want to because I heard it was good. I like all the Rocky series. Even the new ones are really good. But I want to watch Creed. Just haven't got around to doing it yet, which is kind of sad when you think about it. Get up here now. Oh, of course, get up here. Yeah. The fighting games, yeah. Mine were basically like, I guess I'd call it the classics. Like Pac-Man, Galaxian, Q*bert. Those are all my my childhood. I should do a stream one night and just talk about 80s films. Like, and I'm talking like the good ones, like Princess Bride, Never-Ending Story. I suppose Goonies are in there. There's also some really obscure ones too, like Girls Want to Have Fun, starring like Sarah Jessica Parker, because that was one of Shree's favorite films. Oh, I'm in trouble now. I gotta watch Creed. I heard it was good, worth your time. Now I'm done. I gotta put my name in. Oh, did I watch Kill Bill? I have the dialogue memorized. I'm a big Tarantino fan. When it first came out, I didn't know what I was watching, but I knew that I liked it, and I thought the Kill Bill series was like one of the better series. And again, that's another one too I like to pull out. I'm kind of torn. If I want to see that series, like it's like so. So when they have the big fight scene at the end of that one before she takes on Oren, that's in black and white. If they actually colorized it, I don't know if it'd be, would it make a difference or not? Because the black and white's kind of artistic. Oh no, I watched Kill Bill 1 and 2, and like I said, I know a lot of the dialogue. I got another one for you. Pit Fighter. So the arcades kind of went in waves like this, up and down, up and down. Like it was big peaks in 80, 85, and died off, and then came back in the 90s again, the early 90s. So we get stuff like they're experimenting more with titles like this. It's called Pit Fighter, and literally you are a pit fighter. And one of the big things about this game was this is where they start digitizing faces to put into the game to make it, realistic. Hubby, my mother-in-law loves Kill Bill 1 and 2. Like I said, I enjoy them. Sheree doesn't like those at all. She finds them too gory, actually. But I really like them. I'm trying to get any really good fighting ones. Like I said, Bloodsport's classic for fighting with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'll be a tie. What other good fighting movies have I actually seen? It's a tough one, actually. So same idea as Double Dragon. You're fighting enemies basically. But this is one of the first games they start getting in the gimmick of actually using photorealistic models. The gameplay wasn't that great, obviously. You know. Yep. Oh, man. It's a lot of button mashing. Oh, I'm just the opposite. I usually watch every movie I want to see. I'm not caught up on my modern stuff, though, so I hate to say it, I need to see a lot of Disney films. Like Luca, Encanto. I haven't watched them at all yet. So I want to watch those films. What else have I seen? Eternals? Yeah, I've seen a few I haven't seen, but I'm a big movie buff. Thanks for stopping by, Freed. Really appreciate it. Like I said, this game is more of the same, of just basically punching enemies. The characters do have their own specialized moveset, but it's pretty much punch, punch, kick, kick, punch, punch, kick, kick. Come on, go down! Oh, no. Okay, I gotta keep going. I want to see what happens here. But yeah, I was never a big Street Fighter, Virtua Fighter fan, Tekken. I never played any of those fighting games, really. I'm not sure why. Yeah, they just didn't appeal to me. Look at that, record KO time. I remember this game coming out as well as a game called Narc. Oh, thank you very much. And like I said, I'm a big movie buff. I'm a sci-fi and fantasy movie fan, but I can talk about anything. Oh, I'm gonna get. Oh, no wonder Shadow Match. That's why. I'm a big Star Wars movie fan, but it's kind of funny. I've seen the movies a lot. Like, well, I was at New Hope in '77. I was 4 years old when I saw it. When it came out. I bugged my dad for weeks to take me to see it. He didn't know what it was, but he took me. But as much as I like Star Wars, I find that one of my most favorite science fiction films is Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. I'm not sure what about it that appeals to me, but the story is good, the pacing is good, it all just seems to come together. But yeah, as I was saying now, Ninja Retro. Well, like I said, as I was telling you, in the 80s, renting DVDs were renting VHSs were popular. What you did on a weekend. So there was many studios that just made their living from, rentals and stuff. So I remember this film, and it's on Amazon Prime. It's called American Ninja. They made 6 of these dang things, and it's about this American named Joe, who's trained in the ninja arts by a Japanese soldier, and he uses his skills to, save people and all that. And I went back and I watched the first few films on Amazon Prime, and they are absolutely horribly cheesy. The acting, the action, but you know what? I couldn't stop watching. Speaking of ninjas, I might get the name wrong, but do you know Is it Sho Kusengai? Kusengi? Probably not. I'll have to look up the name and I'll have to tell you in the Discord. But there was a guy in the 80s who made movies and magazines and stuff. This guy, Sho Kusengi, he pretended to be the modern day ninja. And so he'd show off these ninja techniques. He introduced ninja movies and stuff like that. And like he was, part of my language for the family stream, the hot poops of ninja movies, like in the 80s. Like, everybody thought he was a real life ninja. He wasn't a ninja. He's just a guy who cashed in on it. But I remember you could go and rent like all those 70s and 80s. I'll have to look it up. I'll put in the Discord here when I figure it out. But I remember the guy, and he was like, he was everywhere. So he would have tapes where they play like a Shaolin kung fu movie, right? And he would introduce it, and he'd show a ninja technique before the movie, like a throwing star or whatever kind of thing, right? And like we would rent those things like you would not believe. But I think it's Sho Kusenga. I know I'm getting it wrong. I'll have to go look it up. But yeah, I remember that like crazy. There was another weird game. I don't see it here for the 64. I forget what it's called. It started with a K. Anyways, you were a martial artist going through a side scroller, fighting different warriors, trying to save your girl who'd been captured. And what I remember about it for the 64 was the graphics were really smooth for the history and all that. I never finished it because it was hard. So, yeah, I'll play Art of Fighting. Again, one that I played after the fact. So again, you had Pit Fighter in the 90s. Double Dragon was in the late 80s. This is in 92. So you're in this period now where the fighting games are being popular. No, seriously. So some of these games did make it to the N64. There's also something called the Neo Geo. And there's a home version of it. But in the arcades, there was a Neo Geo too. And what this was basically was it was a game cabinet, but you could put 4 games in it as an arcade owner. So one of these would be one of them. And it was great for arcade owners because they could like have a rotation of games in one cabinet. Yeah, it used to be in the arcades everywhere, and I'd play stuff on like 8-Man, soccer. It'd be like Time Pilots. Yeah. Neo Geos I think were popular overseas. They didn't quite catch on here. Unfortunately, but they're marketed as a way for arcade owners to save space, and like I said, you get a cabinet, and if the game became boring after a while, you're kind of stuck with a cabinet. So you had 2 choices. You could swap out the board in it for another game. So let's say you had a Pac-Man cabinet, right? But people got tired of Pac-Man. You would buy the actual board, swap it out, a kit, and turn it into something else. So you'd have like Galaxian and a Pac-Man cabinet, whatever. Neo Geo made it more simplified. Literally, it was like a plug and play a cabinet, and it had 4 games in one. I know there was a home version of it too. It's not a bad game. I don't think it's as challenging as Street Fighter. Oh, I'm stunned here. Oh, I won. There we go. We used to have a game, I'll have to look it up too. It's called Virtua Fighter. And what it was basically was it was like 3D polygons. So you had like a 3D model you could see around the fighter. Really popular. But at its heart, it was basically just a fighting game. Pause for station identification. Thanks everybody tuning in. You're watching your old pal GutshotClown, channel of the 80s, the original gangster gamer, playing some retro arcade, and tonight's theme is fighting games. So I played Double Dragon 1, Double Dragon 2, Karate Champ, and now I'm into the Art of Fighting on the old Neo Geo system. If you like what you see, drop me a follow. Tell your friends, tell your family, telephone. That's all I ask. This guy's pretty good. Ooh. I notice on Netflix now there's a lot of sci-fi movies, like I would call them kind of low budget, but they're not low budget, from Korea that are actually pretty good. I'm planning to watch, actually. Looks like Sea of Stars, something like that I want to watch. So I'm looking forward to that, and I missed that. Is that Galaxy something? Fucker? Yeah. Oh, you wouldn't believe how happy I was when I saw that. I really like that kind of cinema. Only because I guess I shouldn't knock North American cinema, but I like, you know, that those kind of films have really good pacing and plot. No character is safe. Every character could die or betray them and all that, so yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I don't play that one again. I'll have to keep track, and I'll have to share them with the ones I actually watch. Like I said, my most recent favorite Netflix series I've been hyping up is Alice in Borderlands. And it's based upon a manga, which is in Japanese, which I don't read. So I'm trying to learn Japanese. That's another story altogether. But basically, it's about these four friends who go to sleep or something happens, and they wake up in a Tokyo that's deserted. And they wind up having to play games to survive. And I can't tell much more of that because that would actually ruin the twist at the end. It's one series. I think it's like 6 or 8 episodes. Season 2 is coming out in this December. And I really liked it, actually. And of course, I've watched all the series on Disney Plus. So I watched The Mandalorian, and I watched watching the Book of Boba Fett, which I'm absolutely just enjoying that to pieces, actually. What else have we got here we can play that I haven't played in a while? Fatal Fury 2. I want to play Clay Fighter. I wasn't very good at Clay Fighter. I could give it a whirl. So you guys see this one. So this one is a lot like Mortal Kombat. So basically you got the quick, quick, medium, hard, quick, medium, hard punch kicks. That's going to be a lot hard to keep up here. WandaVision I thought was excellent. It was surreal, messed my mind. Loki's still my favorite. Hawkeye was there. I wouldn't say it was as good as WandaVision or Loki, but it was worth your time. Was not a big fan of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Just something about that I didn't really like. I did enjoy Baron Zemo, the villain. Loki, yeah, Loki's been my favorite. Like WandaVision was close, but I gotta say Loki's my favorite. So, I hate to say this, but the idea about this basically is you are a clay fighter. And you are fighting other clay people. And I think... was it Mega Drive? Yeah. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty good about basically keeping up on my shows and all that. God, they're no prisoners taken here. Holy cow. This is actually pretty hard, actually. I've got a few more obscure ones. I think Archive 81 I want to watch. I saw the previews for that, and that caught my eye. Yes, I did. I'm waiting for the next season to drop. And I'll tell you what. This may sound weird, but as a person who grew up and lived the 80s, I found the first 2 seasons were pretty strong. My Dane wandered in. And I thought they're pretty good. I found the 3rd season a little weak. Maybe just me being critical. But here's how much of a snob I am. I found their attention to detail about 80s culture in the first 2 seasons a lot better, but the last season they kind of just seemed just to wing it and kind of mixed a whole bunch of fashions and fads together. So that's just me being critical, I guess. I guess I noticed it because, you know, those two fashions exist together, or that's not, you know, how exist it kind of thing. But no, Stranger Things is my bar I set. I'm looking forward to it. Come on, Bonker, let's go. That's horrible. Okay, I gotta check out Manifest because some people said it was good, some people said it wasn't good actually. I'm gonna I'll clean up Bonkers. What else have I gotta watch? Like Archive 81's on my list. I just finished season 6 of The Expanse. Okay, I'll watch it on your recommendation, The Manifest. I love The Expanse. It's hard science fiction, which I absolutely enjoy. And it was pretty good political thriller, war film. It's everything all in one. Oh, I hate when they do that. I'm rewatching Battlestar Galactica again. I usually do that every year too. I like that one. What was the one I was gonna say? Oh, I know of kind of a weird, odd film that you might be into. Well, not film, but it's a show from, I guess, the 90s called Carnival. It was on HBO. And basically it followed the story of a circus with, you know, all sorts of menagerie in 1939 Dust Bowl America. And the carnival is led by, you know, kind of a good, kind, you know, little person. And their basically the nemesis is this preacher who thinks it's his duty to wipe out all that's not usual. Carnival. Yep. With an E on the end. The only thing that really kind of sucks about Carnival is it was a great show, but they didn't renew it after like 2 seasons and left it as a cliffhanger. So it just never ended. Carnival. Yep. It was like probably playing at any place that has HBO. I like it, and as much as I hate that it wasn't finished, I still rewatch it. Clancy Brown plays the pastor. I know that's what just kills me, but it's just so good. You know, it just, and it's like I said, it's part carnival, part drama, but there's also this weird kind of fantasy component to it, or, you know, supernatural. And the best way I could describe it basically is, so HBO went all in on Game of Thrones. They put a lot of money into that production. Carnival was the same thing. You can see the money on the screen. Lost in Space, I watched the first 2 seasons, and I thought it had potential, but just something about it I felt was missing. I encourage you to check it out, and if you see something, if you can tell me what you think of it, I'd be really curious. I liked it. Yeah, I finished Game of Thrones. You're not missing too much. But yeah, check out Lost in Space. I think it's worth your time. I'll be curious to see what you think of it. Game of Thrones. I'm saying Lost in Space. Shoot, I have these brain farts. I'm so old now. I think these things like, how have you watched this? Have you watched that? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is good. I've got to start that yet. I did watch Agent Carter. And I tell you what, I was really upset when they canceled that because I was just getting good. Oh, what you like? Was it Agent Clarkson or?
Good luck, kid.
Play a little bit of Renegade, which is very like the Warriors. I did too. And I put off watching it for the longest time. And when I watched it, I'm like, this is amazing. I would love to see more of that. Yeah, Phil Coulson, yeah. Oh, he's awesome. Bart Gregg, oh yeah. Oh, do you? That's cool. I forget who shares my birthday. Oh, I watched Wheel of Time on Amazon Prime. And And I tell you, I'll be blunt, it wasn't good. But I should have known better because I did try to read the books a couple times, and I think the author's overrated. So, you know, you can sue me for that one. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I'm a September baby. I'm a Virgo. Oh, come on.
Get lost, punk. Get lost, punk.
Oh, I want to go again. That was too quick. Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Good luck, kid.
It's funny how these brain farts of shows you should watch, and then like, oh, I know. You've probably seen it though. Have you watched The Watchmen? The series that was on HBO with Regina King in the lead. Come on. Yeah, I watched it and I thought it was okay. You need to watch The Watchmen. It's a recommendation from GutshotClown. It's very good. And Regina King, she is excellent. Yep, I gotta watch that one too. I want to get beat up by this guy. I gotta watch what Tales from the Loop I've seen. Gotta watch that as well. Yeah, so Renegade, you kind of gotta not get caught between these guys, or else you're pretty much done. And the back kick is the most powerful one, of course. You can't like fly kick either. You gotta jump in space. Yeah, I watched The Big Bang Theory. That's my kind of humor, geek humor. It's kind of funny. I'm trying to think of stuff from the 80s that had that kind of geek element to it. The only thing I can think of that comes to mind, Sheldon's my favorite. I know a lot of Sheldon's probably. That's why I probably like it. But in the 80s, we had a game show called Starcade. And I was always big watching it because what it was you went on the show, you had to answer video game questions, and then you had to go, pick a challenge. So they have these 5 random arcade games set up, and you'd have to go and play them and hit a certain level of score. Oh, my sci-fi dramas for him. Well, that's pretty good. So, you know, I'd spend my Saturdays watching Starcade, watching people play arcade games. Trying to think of another good one. Like I said, The Expanse is probably one of my favorite sci-fi dramas in recent memory. I really liked The Expanse. The books are a good read too. I think what else I can think of that were really good sci-fis. Oh, of course, I watched Doctor Who. I watched all Doctor Who. You know, from the old series from the 60s all the way up. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I tell you, like I said, man, I've got so much geek culture in me, just over brimming. Yeah, you know what? God, man, Doctor Who. I remember when Christopher Eccleston took over, and was that in? When was that? No, that can't have been back that far. I thought when the new Doctor Who premiered with Christopher Eccleston, I would tape it, and I would come home. I was teaching night school, and I would tape it, and I would come home. Let's try this one here. And me and she would watch it. It was like not miss TV, if you could believe it, for me and her. I remember taping it on a VHS tape. We would play it back and watch it, and we were hooked on it. She loves David Tennant. Like, who doesn't, basically? I'm hard pressed to pick a favorite Doctor in the modern era, but I enjoy them all. Looks like they're Neo Geo reskin, I guess. Yeah, I just finished actually the latest one of the New Year special with like the time traveling Daleks again. It was okay. And it's kind of funny too, because that's another series that when there's nothing on, Shree and I will start a rewatch of that. So we will start basically from Christopher Eccleston and watch all the shows again. Oh, I'm not too bad at this game. This feels like another Neo Geo game though. Ooh, I got caught there. You watch any Star Trek? Like I watched, of course, the original series. I watched them all. I'm just working my way through the latest season of. Thanks for nothing. Ooh. Of Discovery. It's okay. I've got to look at Star Trek Prodigy. Yeah, I really like Saru. He's probably my favorite character on there. And I met Doug Jones a couple years ago at a con. The old ones' mileage will vary. It's kind of interesting because you'll get some really good old episodes. Like Balance of Terror, I think it's Journey to Babel are my favorite of the old episodes. And they're well written. But then you get like a really crappy one like called Spock's Brain from the 3rd season, which is like garbage. But it's amazing watching the old series about how good they actually were written. I watched that. Next Generation, I was in university, so Sri and I would watch them for dinner every night. Didn't watch much of Deep Space Nine when it aired. That wasn't too bad of a game. I might play that again actually. Deep Space Nine. And then Voyager, I kind of half watched. Enterprise, I didn't watch too much at all. It's kind of funny. As time went by, I watched less and less of Star Trek. I'm not sure why. I think Enterprise has some pretty good episodes, actually. Thought Picard was okay. Start. Shoot. Picard I thought was okay. They could have done more with that, I think. Let's try somebody different this time. Charlotte. Like I said, Discovery's a touch and go. I'm really looking forward to the new Star Trek series they're actually making with Christopher Pike. So Anson Mount will be in that one. So they'll have Pike, Spock, and number 1. I'm really looking forward to that one. I think that's going to be a really good one. One thing I guess that was kind of funny, I was disappointed by was Las Vegas used to have a Star Trek themed bar and attraction. Yeah, go for it. Where you go on a simulator and, you know, looked like a lot of fun. Eating Quark's bar. I remember this game though. I was never very good at it, of course. How horrible. Here that was like all the big man. Big man on campus. If I get out of that corner, she's probably gonna take me out, right? Oh, come on. I was ready for you. I remember the games being back in the 80s and 90s being like no prisoner. I don't like this game very much. Probably because I'm not very good at it. Well, you know what? We're almost top of the hour. So there's only one way to end off the stream appropriately. We're talking about fighting games. Gotta go back to one of the best ever. Tell you, man. Played a lot of this in the back of the day. Yeah, I'll play this. Mortal Kombat.
Slytherin! Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Alright, I'm going to take attention to the controls here. Low punch, low kick. Okay. Kicks. Punches. Alright. I was a Raiden player back in the day, but on the answering service, I'm much better as a Liu Kang. I was like practice a bit more. I'm not very good with the paddle. That's half the problem. The good news is, starting out with this is pretty easy.
Excellent.
The first couple levels are pretty good. Oh, man. I still remember that finishing move.
Fatality.
That was a pretty good Raiden player back in the day.
Fight.
Oh. I saw that one coming.
Fight.
I got lucky there, he didn't throw me.
Excellent. Liu Kang.
All right, let's see if I can come back here with a second win here.
Fight.
That's always good to see. All right, let's try this. Crap. Ah, 2 in a row.
Kang wins. Fatality.
Hey, I put on some Mortal Kombat to finish off my stream here.
Fight.
Like I said, I was a big Mortal Kombat player back in the day. Everybody played it. Oh crap! Going down.
Raiden wins.
Mortal Kombat. I was on a two. It's on my watch list. Believe it or not. I've watched the old one, and I've got the new one on my queue. She doesn't want to watch it. Okay. Yeah, up here in Canada. Oh, up here in Canada, we've got Crave, and it's on there. I've got it flagged in my to watch list. I gotta play again, but I'll play a different character. I thought the old one was really cheesy and a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll play Raiden. So I'm looking forward to watching it. I like a good cheesy movie. I have a term I call these films. I call them craptacular. That means they're so bad they're good. Like the Street Fighter starring Raul Julia. That's a craptacular movie. Well, and also Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's so bad it's good.
Raiden wins.
Yeah, Street Fighter, I remember that.
Fight.
There was a, I wouldn't say a trend. Of making video game movies. So, I don't even know the finisher. Darn it.
Raiden wins.
But, so Mortal Kombat came out probably in the mid-90s. But, they also had friggin' Mario Brothers. And that movie was a friggin' disaster. It starred Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo, who are some of my favorite actors ever. But, that film just had a trouble production. You'd have to go and read it to believe it. So I took everything out of it that was Mario Brother related and just went crazy with other stuff. Oh. The old kick trick? Nope. Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Scorpion wins.
But yeah, that old Super Mario Brother movie, oh man, that was pretty bad. Oh, that was pretty bad. He's on to me now. Oh, I'm going down. Yeah, there was a movie. Look it up, Super Mario Brothers, starring Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo. King Koopa was Dennis Hopper, and it was like a complete and utter train wreck. Favorite Mortal Kombat movie? Well, it's a toss-up between the original one or the animated one. There's an actual animated Mortal Kombat series that actually was pretty good. I think it added Christopher Lambert as the voice of Raid. I can't remember. Oh, character? Oh, geez, that's hard. So the original characters, I like Johnny Cage from the first Mortal Kombat. I got just a kick and a blast out of him and all that. Later on the series, I'd have to say that I know it sounds funny though, he was in the original games. I like Scorpion, but I liked Melina. I thought some of the movesets and what she does was pretty cool in the later games. But yeah, look it up, Google it, Super Mario movie, Bob Hoskins, and or watch a trailer for it sometime. It was a train wreck. Well, all right. You know what? I think it's time for me to go upstairs and see what Shree's up to and get some work done. So, Frazee, thanks for stopping by and chatting. I really appreciate it. Love that you keep me company and all that and stop by the stream. And like I said, you have to hit me up in the Discord, Streamers Paradise Discord. If you're looking to take your streaming game to the next level, looking for a very supportive community, go check out Streamers Paradise. Put the Discord link there in my chat. So, Frazee. Oh, my pleasure, man. I could talk for hours about this kind of stuff. And I really enjoyed it, too. It brings back a lot of memories. Like I said, I like retro because I like talking about it because it takes me back to when I was younger. And all these cool things that, like I said, we take for granted. Like the one-hit wonders, the music, the styles, all those movies. Like Princess Bride, like seeing it in the theater for the first time and not knowing what it is. It's our Discord. But anyways, I'm going to sign off, and I got to sign off in my usual way, as I usually like to say. We live in strange times. If you're not feeling well mentally or physically, don't suffer alone. Speak out, get help. There's no shame in it. With COVID and everything going on in the world, it's okay to not be okay. So until next time, I hope you're all doing well. Be safe, be good, and may the views be ever in your favor. Bye now.